Alright, hi guys, Dara Bennett here today, and we're going to be talking about COD 4, the original, okay? My personal favourite Call of Duty. And on Sunday, it was 10 years old. Now that is just honestly so mad, really, guys. Like 10 years ago, COD 4 came out, the game that made Call of Duty what it is today. Now, COD 4, let's start at the beginning. So COD 1, the finest hour, was sort of it was meant to compete with Medal of Honor at the time, and that was the big game, and it didn't really do it. It was it was one of them games that in the day it was really good, but no one knew about it. And then COD 2, you know, Big Red One, started getting a few more fans, you know, getting a bit bigger. Then COD 3 really did make it quite big, but nowhere near on the level of Medal of Honor. And then COD 4 came along and just absolutely changed everything. We've gone from 5 classes and not being able to sprint to really good graphics, like 15 maps I'm pretty sure there is in COD 4, hundreds of weapons to choose from, loads of camos, sprinting, just way more advanced, and just so much better. And COD 4 really did just make the COD happen, if you know what I mean. Because if COD 4 had been like COD 3, maybe just sprinting, COD would not be a thing, honestly. And it maybe still would, but it'd just be like a fairly rubbish game, you know, that nobody really played. But anyway, COD 4, yeah, 10 years old, okay? And it's honestly really annoying because, so COD 4, honestly, I played that game a lot, okay? And, like, a lot. And so my friends were at my house, and go to log on, and there I am, level 1. I was reset by a hacker, which is really annoying. And they've spoilt it even more. Like, the only gun that I can use is an M9 pistol. So if I want to go back and get to max rank and get all the guns again, I've got to get prestige just using an M9 or the default classes, and then prestige and do it all again, which probably just isn't gonna happen. So if there are any COD 4 modders out there, please let me know and just put me back up to max rank, because it's so annoying. And yeah, COD 4, really good game. If you haven't played it, then I'm disappointed. You can't say you're a COD fan if you have. And yeah. So COD 4 was the original, I thought, in my opinion, was better than MWR, whereas MWR was newer. You can't just keep the classics, really, because like MW2 is better than World War II, a game that came out a few weeks ago, and that's the game from getting on to 10 years as well now. And yeah, so COD 4 was where I started Call of Duty, okay? And it was by luck that I actually started playing COD. So first of all, my Xbox, it came with, when I bought my Xbox 360, it came with a few games. It came with Battlefield, and yeah, so I didn't have Xbox Live Gold at the time, so and it came with COD 4, okay, and so I started playing COD 4 quite a bit. I played the campaign a lot. I wasn't very good at it though, okay, just bear that in mind. So I did the whole thing on Recruit about 3 or 4 times, and then that was it. I just stopped playing COD 4 because there's nothing else to do, because I had no gold or anything, so what was the point? So anyway, it was much later on that my friend, he was like, come on Will, let's go play COD 4. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't really know much about it, but I might as well try. So anyway, he invites me to the game, and I play. I do absolutely rubbish, and then he goes, right, I'll see you in a bit, Will. And then he says, right, join me again. I'm back. So I'm like, oh god, how do I do this? I've never been on this before. So I go into Xbox Live, and I'm like, maybe it's in this, find match, okay, so I'll find team deathmatch, you know, and then I get into a game halfway through of Wet Work, and that's where COD started, really. I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. There's like other people online and I'm playing, I get a rank up, earn guns and stuff, and this is just like, and honestly, I started off really bad. Okay, you've got to understand that it literally took me about 5 or 6 games to get a single kill. And honestly, I just played so much COD 4. I know all the call outs for it. I know all the spots, the nade spots. I know pretty much everything about COD 4 really. And it's just a really good game. Let me know, did you guys like COD 4 as much? And anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. Sorry if I've been rambling a little bit. But anyway, peace.